You know how I've talked about my neighbor drama? I just heard commotion and there's a police officer and building security outside my door right there, escorting them out like they're moving out. Y'all thought I was being dramatic about this. I'm telling ya, it's been wild. They're gone. There's a police I looked through my peep holder and all I saw was a police officer and I was like, what's happening? And then I was eavesdropping and I know what's happening. It's crazy. Anyways, speaking of tea, I am so excited for the tea in today's video because we have some actual emails that entitled bosses sent out. Bet you thought we'd never see them. We see them, we share them, we're making them go viral. Well, not me, but maybe someone else on the internet is, but either way, I'm excited for the tea in this video. And maybe you're thinking back to an email that you received once from a boss, a supervisor, a coworker, whatever. I want to hear about it. You don't have to send me the screenshot. I mean, you can on Instagram, but just tell me about it in the comments. Grab your beverage of choice, take a sip of water. It's good, you need to hydrate. Cheers. Guys, I feel weird reading these stories with like a police, like he can literally hear me. Like my door is like, sir, with all due respect, mind your business. I say that after I just eavesdropped to hear what was going on. You're lying if you think you wouldn't, okay? There's a police officer outside my door. I want to know what the fuck's going on. The boss who terminated an employee for missing work to attend the funeral of a coworker then sent this email insulting the whole company accidentally, including the terminated employee it's about. That's like trying to send a message to a group chat and then sending it to like the person that you're talking about. Nightmare. Associates. We've just had to terminate 2 associates, these names, due to bad attitude and abandonment of responsibility. I'm sending this email to remind all of you that you are part of our family here at blank, and you have to make sacrifices in order to keep the privilege of working here. We need someone to cover the shifts that blank abandoned. Abandoned? Well, did they get fired? We can't offer more pay right now, but you'll be the first in line to pay raises in the next year or so. I call bull. Thank you in advance to whoever takes this opportunity. Your manager, Chris. Yes, the promised raise in the future. Stick it out and work hard for the next year or so and you might get a raise. Like, red flag. Biggest red flag ever in any company. Also, a little confused. Did they abandon their shifts and that's why they got fired? Or did they get fired and to you that is, oh, now we have to cover their shifts because we fired them? A little confused. Today, mandatory all staff meeting. The time is circled 11:33 a.m., so I feel like that's going to play significance. Hello all, apologies for the short notice, but we are having a mandatory all staff meeting today at 2:15 p.m. This meeting is required for all staff to attend. This includes weekend and night staff. Yeah, right. So the staff, oh, give me a freaking break. 2:15 p.m. and you're sending this out at 11:30. No, so you're saying it's required and expecting all your staff, night, evenings, weekends, to drop everything in their life and be there in the next, how many hours is that? 2 hours and 45 minutes? That's a good approximate? Yeah, no. That's a hard no. Hard no. It can't be that important if you forgot to tell everyone about it. Not my problem. Absolutely not. Like, send me the notes from this mandatory meeting at that point. Good afternoon. I understand you were scheduled for a specific time. However, I thought you would have stayed to help your team for the next hour. I am in need of a team player, someone who understands that things happen and you just may need to step in. With that being said, moving forward, is this something that can be done? If not, we can move in another direction. Okay, so slightly threatening to fire you. Please let me know how you would like to proceed. Best regards. Well, I would like to proceed with you not emailing me ever again. How about that? This is so annoying. I understand bosses being like, oh, you could have just stayed the extra hour to help out a teammate. I'm sure we've all worked a shift in our life where we stayed later if they were really busy or something. I've done that at Tim Hortons many times in my day. I was like, ooh, I'll stay the extra hour, get the extra money. However, there's times where you can't do that. You have things in life that you might need to be at, or you just simply don't want to. Simple. No is a full sentence. I said no, I couldn't stay. There's not much else to it. There's so much happening out there. I'm scared. Do me a favor, don't ever tell me you are too busy because I don't believe it. It is a lame excuse and nobody that is successful ever says that. Okay. Work smarter or longer or both. Words to live by, you guys. Words to frickin' live by. Work smarter or longer or both. That's not the phrase they say. I don't know who came up with this. Instead of like work harder, work smarter. As in like work smarter so you don't have to work as hard. Anyways, yeah, that's the most unprofessional email I've ever seen. Don't ever tell me you're too busy because I don't believe it. It's a lame excuse. Excuse me? You don't get to decide whether I'm busy or not, but thanks so much. Are you out sick today and tomorrow, or was the hours on your timesheet an error? Be reminded that you cannot use sick time in lieu of vacation days. They are not interchangeable. Yes, out sick today and tomorrow, thank you. What is the sick time being taken for? I'm sorry, where's the miscommunication happening here? I took sick days. I just emailed you back saying I'm out sick today and tomorrow, and you're asking me again what my sick time is. Did I spell something wrong? It says right there, I'm out sick. Guys, you're probably gonna hear some yelling. Guys, if you hear anything, it's like I don't even want you guys to hear it at this point because I feel like it's a little personal. I'm not even trying to hear it, but it's right there. All right, we have an urgent email here.
Urgent.
Oh, that's like the worst thing to see in an email line, like in the description. Urgent. You're like, ugh. What's urgent? Hello all. Happy Wednesday. I am not so happy this morning. Perfect. Yesterday, 3 of you submitted your 2 weeks notice. All 3 of you claimed it was because of a better opportunity, not even thinking about the fact that some of your coworkers have lives outside of this job and children. You're not about to turn that. No. Narcissism. Your better opportunities, doubtful, we pay you all fair wages. What you think is fair, that's the best part, are really worth affecting your team members' quality of life. I myself have children, and instead of being at their band recital this week, I will have to be sitting at work posting job offers on Indeed instead. Boo-hoo. This is outrageous. You all need to speak amongst yourselves and plan these things out so you don't leave a company high and dry all at once. The lack of consideration from employees I previously had a different impression of is astounding. The new rule is our employee handbook will be updated to now requiring a 3-month notice, since that's how long it took to train you. I don't even think that's legal. You will give 3 months notice and train your replacement in the meantime, and your 3 months notice will serve as your consent for your base pay to be lowered by $6 an hour. Oh my God, it gets better. Since you will be leaving, your reduction in pay should be no issue. That's how this works from now on. You can thank your insubordinates for this. You can also thank them for the extra 30 hours of overtime per week you will be assigned to until I find new hires and they are fully trained. I expect full cooperation from this team moving forward. Yeah, we don't need context. We really don't. I know exactly why those 3 people handed in their 2 weeks notice at the same time. Yep. The reason being whoever wrote this email. Guarantee you had so many other people put in their 2 weeks after this, which is music to my ears because this is absurd. Attention all team members. Our call-offs are occurring at a staggering rate. From now on, if you call off, you might as well go out and look for another job. Okay. Cool. Let me just sum up this whole thing for you guys. If you take a day off work, you're fired. We are no longer tolerating any excuse for calling off. If you're sick, you need to come in and prove it to us. If your dog died, you need to bring him in and prove it to us. Well, that's morbid. Here, let me just carry in the corpse of my dog to show you I need the day off. You're insane. You need help. If it's a family emergency and you can't stay, too bad. Go work somewhere else. Say less. If you only want morning shifts, too bad. Go work at a bank. If anyone from here on out calls more than once in the next 30 days, you will not have a job. Do you know, in my 11 and a half years at said place, how many days I called off? 0. I came in sick. What a hero. He went to work sick. Give this man an award. It might not be a man. That was rude of me to assume. That was rude. It could be a woman. I don't even know why I said it. I got in a wreck literally on my way to work one time. Airbags went off and my car was totaled. But you know what? I made it to work on time. There are no more excuses. Us, collectively, as a management team, have had enough. Itch. If you don't want to work here, don't. It's as simple as that. If you're here and want to work, then work. No more complaining about not being cut or not being able to leave early. You're in the restaurant business. Oh God. Do you think I want to be here until midnight on Friday and Saturday? Can't. No, I'd much rather be at home with my husband and dog. Are you a woman? And here I was thinking it was a man. How dare I? Jocelyn. Do you think I want to be here? Well, I already read that. No, I'd much rather be at my home with my husband and dog, going to movies or seeing family, but I don't. I'm dedicated to being here, as should you. No more excuses or complaints. I hope you choose to continue to work here, and I think we, management, just you, make it as easy as we can on y'all. Thank you for your time, and thank you to those who come in every day on time and work hard. I wish there were more like you. Oh my God. It's just so obvious why these people are quitting and calling days off and not caring about the business. It's almost like these emails are a reflection of how you treat your employees. It's no surprise that people are calling in. It's no surprise that they don't care to show up on time and be a team player. Maybe they would if you treated them better or paid them what they deserve to be paid. There's the thought. That is like, there's a lot of disturbing things in this email. Like bringing your dog's corpse to show me he died. Sociopath. Like psychological disorder. That's so beyond inappropriate. And creepy. The boss who sent this email after an employee asked to take a day off to attend the funeral of his girlfriend's dad. I might take this one a little personal, but okay. I will need to check with blank as you do not have any paid time off left. We just can't take time off when employees feel like it. The company does have bereavement for direct family such as parents, siblings, and children, but not for girlfriends. This may not work out for your employment. I will let you know as soon as I speak with blank. Okay, yeah, you let me know. That's so annoying. At that point, even if they didn't have any paid time off, okay, well then I just need the time off. Like, I'm not coming into work, but not for girlfriends. Like, that's how you wanted to word this? You couldn't have said, oh, I'm so sorry for her loss. I understand you want to be there and support her during this time. And also, depending on the relationship, you also could have been very close with the family. No, why would we say any of that? Why? Oh, I thought that was the business type. Never mind. I got very excited thinking we exposed one of these businesses. We did not. Monday's meeting. That sounds miserable already. Hi, I just want to clear something up ahead of this quarterly launch retro on Monday. I understand you're entitled to your lunch break and that's not the issue here. But the next time the CEO is in, can I ask you to please eat your lunch at your desk? Mark came down at 12:15 to meet the team and it was really embarrassing having to explain that you were out for lunch. That's embarrassing? Do you know what the word embarrassing means? Oh, sorry. My employee is just he's on his lunch break, so he probably left to go grab. That's embarrassing? Why is that embarrassing? He didn't say anything, but I'm asking you in the future to show a little more dedication towards your colleagues and the company, as I expect to know where my team are during work hours. Hope you have a great weekend. Oh, I love that they just finished it off with a little smiley face, thinking that like, oh, what I just said is actually nice because I put a smiley face. Yeah, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's like being like, not how it works. Although I wish it was. Wouldn't that be great? This is a place of work, not a daycare. Ooh, juicy subject line. Y'all are getting scolded. You're in trouble. Coming in when you are sick does not give you the right to slack off. Oh. When you are here, you should be working. If you are not going to do your job, then just stay home and I will find someone that will. Permanently. Threatening your job. That's nice. Also, can you give blank a ride in to work tomorrow? Her car is in the shop again and I need to close. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're rude, you're threatening my job, and then you're asking me for a favor. That's interesting. That's real interesting. That's gonna be a no. A fat no. Fat no. It's crazy to me when bosses are like, you need to show up when you're sick. Why would you want your employees to show up sick? Realistically, I understand it sucks having to cover shifts and stuff when people call out sick because it's a little chaotic. I can understand that. However, would you really rather them come in sick and get everyone else sick and your customers and things like that? Ugh. Y'all, the drama in my life today. Not my life, but in my surroundings. So we have a bit of an issue with your time off. Blank has to go in for surgery end of the month, April 28th, 2022. She will be out for 2 weeks and unable to be at full strength for 6 weeks. I have my surgery for May 10th, 2022. We need for you to postpone your vacation. Please, when you get a chance, let's discuss how this will go. Thanks. Okay. I want to be empathetic, for these surgeries. That's unfortunate. I don't wish surgery upon anyone. Surgery sucks. That's not a good time. I feel like there's a better approach here. I don't think they should have to give up their vacation by any means, like for that. But maybe if you approached it nicely and was like, hey, is there any way you could reschedule your vacation? You know what I mean? Maybe there's a better approach to it where they would be accommodating and help out any way they could during this difficult time for said employees. Or maybe not. They might also just say, no, I already paid and booked this vacation and I had it planned, so I'm not sure what to tell you. But I feel like there was a better approach. Dear team, I'm sorry to inform those that haven't heard already that our dear friend and co-worker Blank has recently passed away. Oh, that's so sad. To mourn the death of someone so dedicated is only natural. If you need a moment to grieve, please feel free to clock out and spend some time in the break room. While it may sound insensitive, it is important that we don't let our productivity slide. I think it is fair to say Blank wouldn't have wanted that. That is such... Okay, I'm gonna bite my tongue. And also, please do not clock out while the store is busy, as this will add undue stress on the team. Okay, so only grieve when the store is slow. Got it. If there are any issues with this, please contact me directly and do not discuss these issues with coworkers as it may cause undue stress. Discussing this may result in immediate dismissal. Unable are the loved to die, for love is immortal. Oh my God. Oh, you did not just finish that off with like a Pinterest quote. Jeez. Oh, okay. If you have to say in this email, it may come across insensitive, you probably shouldn't say it. Probably. We should probably just stop there. Just stopped with letting people know, and if you need to grieve, just clock out and take the break. We understand. Could have left it there. Really could have left it there. Well, if you've ever experienced, an email from a boss, a coworker, something, I want to hear about it in the comments. Sorry for all the drama that's been happening today. This is quite eventful. I hear a lot of banging out there. So I'm going to get out of here. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.